Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
That's why I think the Lesh from Bowie is still okay. And not the worst matchup against Razor. Okay, cool. That's.
I mean, it's
I
decent.
would have guessed it.
It's good, like he gives them room.
Playing the lane together, finally Enchanters will find the big one. Dark Troll Summoner with the Skelly Bros. This should be the kill.
Yeah, and it's even first blood on top of that as PP will make the jump onto Serum. Torrent's going to catch all the bones and PP, but expecting Troll to head into the jungle earlier.
Yeah, a lot of deep wards already. Like, look at the wards. One near the Roche pit, one deep inside of the Radiant jungle, one, as I said, deep inside the Dire jungle.
Here.
Yeah. This during the first night, like the big side camp. It's you can body block it, but as a Snapfire, I don't think they pose much threat to the Snapfire anyway. Where, like, even if she tries to body block the big camp, but let's EP on the mid lane. He's going for mini.
Yeah, he is. He might just have him here. Mini chugging on the bottle. Cancels instantly, though, by the Orb of Corrosion. Ticking down, but not enough. And now Serum with the counter rotations. That magic or damage resist from PP
he
now
misses.
ending. Tidebringer's not going to actually kill him. Goes for the swashbuckle to clean up.
Tough to get the
Here's the smoke on the Benny, though. As PP kicking it off. He connects a little bit on the swashbuckle, but now the Rolling Thunder guaranteed to hit. They've got the Harpy Stormcrafter here for damage, and now the Enchants Benny slowed to a crawl as now Mariano comes in. All the creatures of the jungle are going to take down the Razor. Counter smoke from Apu Kings going to the other side of the map, and they have caught Rises as Dunyai looking for the duel. They're looking to body block him here.
Oh, there's
Surrounded by
the duel.
4, they will certainly get this damage in. Level 3 Scatter Blast there to secure the duel.
They brought 4 heroes, but the bottom tower is. But I'm a bit afraid that Kunkka is gonna stop a lot of those pushes. Kunkka on top of the network right now.
That's going to be a good static storm. They actually knock him out, though, thanks to the Rolling Thunder, so they don't get the full damage. And now Benny even sapping some of it with the static link. PP doesn't break it either with the swashbuckle. It's the glimpse that saves him, but for how long? Because the duel, Donhai is there. That is going to be already 20 damage on over to the LC, and even an extra kill here as Mini rotates to secure the kill. When else Infinity have an early game timing?
Yeah, it's very hard to gank.
Battle Fury.
Oh, they got the ulti on Kunkka. No boat yet.
No boat, and Mini is going to perish. Once again, just a large collection of the jungle council basically are beating into him as they bring back Serum, who scatterblast the bunch. DB is now returning for a second kill. At least there's something. And now Razor's TPing in. His BKB is completed. I'd like to see a smoke.
Yeah, it seems like they want to take this fight. It seems like they don't think about Kunkka. Oh, there's going to be a kill. It's just a support. They will grab it and the extra with Sun. So that means another Heaven's Halberd.
Yeah.
This troll is going to suffer. He's mid lane.
Yeah, Pamplona's going to be the first to suffer now. Even with the slowed attack speed, Benny still has enough damage to get through him. Boat, of course, doing a fair chunk of the damage. And it's just, even with the creeps, it doesn't feel like Infinity have a good advantage in terms of, like, the vision game, is that they at least get through Serum for free. PP threatening to go into the Rolling Thunder and might just have to as he's rooted up. There is no duel, though, but the Atos is going to at least be kind of canceled here. PP able to escape 4 now, but PP just needs to find one cleave, and there it is. The Tidebringer picks him up. And Mini might end up dying for this as he's surrounded by all the jungle creeps. A nice play on the X, so the right-click damage from the support's not enough, and now the duel to pick up the kill.
Buckle, and Kunkka gets him with the sleep.
Might be in some trouble here. They hit him with the X mark the spot. He has no BKB. It's his next item. He's been rushing it, Lacoste, but they force out at least the battle trance. Can he do anything? Can he lifesteal a bit? There's some support coming with Mariano. The heal from the mechs and not going to be nearly enough. PP looking for revenge. The revenge of PP. making for a good
Just
title
got the
here. The
rolling
kisses
thunder.
coming down. Oh no! Into the duel. That's 80 damage already for the LC. It's going to be put to work here. Sierra picks up the kill versus Pamplona. And Infinity will be scattered. They've lost. Smoke. Aegis is up. If there's a time to fight for Infinity, it would be now, but not anymore because APU Kings, they're going to close the door. Static Storm at least does find the LC, but that's going to free up Razor to pop one BKB. Rises has 0 damage. He's at least reflecting the second Static Link, but he's not really lifestealing for anything. Rise is even going to be stunned up and killed. Hannesis with 3 kills in this engagement. They sweep up the backline supports. And that's 3 dead here for Infinity. A DD rune active for Benny with 155 damage stolen, negated, I suppose, by the second Static Link. But they just call it Mariano. He's going to call it GG. Well played. This game's over, Lacoste. Go next.
I think this game was over once they opened up with Chen Enchantress and Disruptor on top of that. Just a very weird-looking draft. Very difficult. I don't even think this is like difficult to execute. I think it's just a very one-sided. Like, you're putting yourself in a spot where I don't know. I just want to see, because I've seen them play.
Get Chen.
Don't-
I'm not
no.
even joking. Okay.
Okay. Well, it could be anything. Lois, I know you're a fan of the Underlord. You used to be. What is your opinion of the hero now? Do you think he's still strong? Because I've heard...
Damage. Monkey King has Orb of Venom, which I think you need to have in this lane to be able to like just close the gap and get those Jingu stacks up. Serum on the
Serum?
bottom lane.
Yeah, for first blood, he is going to perish. Kill. This lane not really going too well for him. Thinking the lane's going well. The Underlord is having a fantastic start. Might even find a second kill here on the Serum. 3-4 stacks now. The Shadow Poison, it'll go towards Pump.
Boots, how's Shadow Demon? Okay, Shadow Demon is going for mana boots straight away. He's not buying anything like not any small items, so that's gonna give them mana replenish in the lane, and it's gonna be the killer lane. Like I think that.
There's Serum as he rotates, trying for a kill top, and will find it versus the Ogre. But Rise is still basically
Getting the Battle Fury early, and he's off to a good start. 40 CS in terms of net worth, sitting at where is he at? Second.
Blood. Mid lane for PP, finds the stun though, and the spear is gonna whip as PP is gonna simply walk through
Still
the
gonna
Mars.
get a kill.
Has Jingu, he's gonna lifesteal a little bit, but don't get any damage here off of Mini. Because of course he has that Resonant Pulse level 3 shield. All was one of their own bounties for a while, but they're all looking for a kill into Mariano as both supports will TP bottom. Tree is cut, however, which is going to allow Mariano to simply teleport away. They have no further stuns. Instead, the action is mid lane where the Arena of Blood has ended and the kill has failed onto PP. Is going to repay the Mars in kind and even drop a tip.
They're dropping the tips. Ogre, he ate the spear instead of PP.
Wait,
and,
Mini just used Astral Step to farm the
He's
small
dead.
camp, and now they're gonna kill him.
like 5 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Top lane, there's a fight breaking out though. The Arena of Blood does hold down Mariano temporarily, and the break is gonna give a mega kill streak now. On over to, I'm not sure who took it, Mini did, so that's a big amount of gold in his pocket, but the stun is going to cancel his teleport. 2 times multicast from the Ogre. Little illusion rune here trying to juke, but into the trees goes PP, who easily secures the kill. He comes out with 2 kills in his favor. It's going to hurt. 2 points still now in the Primal Spring as they do see where Benny's farming. He's going to be stunned up. I think a guess from PP is he was still blurred, but still not rooted up. And quickly killed off Mariano, that time picking up the kill. DA is still farming, full power treads at the very least. So every time they kill her, she at least has 1 more item. Mini is going to try and run. There's no Primal Spring, at least from PP, for another second or 2 as he makes the jump now aggressively onto
Squirrel
Hannesis.
almost dies. 2 hits.
Yeah. Has a
Mini's
boundless strike,
stuck.
Mini. Oh no. Yeah, and he's not going anywhere, but straight back. It's only 800 away. The fight is not breaking out. Arena of Blood is committed, don't I? Doesn't have a spear, though. At least the Aether Remnant's pretty decent at dragging back the Ogre. They get him as well as his courier, so it's something.
Yeah. Mariano also using the Fiend's Gate to bring Tiny to the fight.
Likes the burst damage, as TPs are coming mid lane now. APU King scouted in the vicinity of Roche. The DD rune spawns bottom, but with the closer vision as APU King, so they do manage to stun out PP, but closing the door from behind is Rises. We'll get a Rise out of Hannesis as he tosses him to the sky, kills him off. And he at least cuts the wave and is looking to TP away, but not as lucky here. He's going to be denied. He's going to be instead rooted by the Pit of Malice, chased into the trees where Mariano and PP are currently fighting each other to see who can right-click Gunai. And even Pamplona griefing his core. Not going to matter for too long. Deny misses the
they will
spear,
give
and
it to-
Wow, still 90 seconds left of this Aegis. They actually start poking high ground.
Fiend's Gate.
Fiend's Gate.
They're
They're
going
looking
for
for Benny.
Benny.
They force the BKB. They're not going to have the right-click damage, so they're just going to head right back. They say, okay, see you in the base. And Serum trying to cut the waves. They overgrowth, but he is not really going to be getting away from this one. Slowed to a crawl there by the Demonic Purge. Part of me is it's the Ogre who picks up both kills, getting the last hit there.
Smoke from APU King of Kings. This is
Not a bad
do or
time.
die. Let's
Well,
go. They
Ryze
can
is
get the initiation on him.
almost alone. Then he's going to jump in, backed up by the arena. They're going to try and burst through him, but the sharpshooter's not going to come in fast enough. Rises with the crit, lives on 30 HP. The
He's gonna get
tagger
him. Crit.
from Benny picks up the kill, but the team's now here for Infinity. They're looking for revenge, as this time the Wukong's arena is going to get erected by PP as he takes down Serum. And as this as well is going to run away, but caught now 2 people, in fact, in the pit of malice. They're going to go for the high priority target, which is Mini. They nuke through him. Benny trying to TP away. Do they have a stun? Yes, they've got a banish as PP BKB's up. Will beat down Benny. Misses a couple of attacks, gets broken, but it matters. Not status resist talent, so he doesn't really care about
they're
that
baiting
minor
on
bushwhack.
Invis.
Yes, they are. Mariano with a mini blink escapes the Arena of Blood. He's looking to turn now as they slow down Dunai. He's tanking a lot of this aggro, though, which allows Benny to jump on in. They cut the tree of PP through his BKB. That's going to be a long stun, but he's going to erect the Wukong's command. He fakes it, actually, and that gets Benny away. The entire enemy team now setting up around him as the bushwhack. Not going to do anything. GG is called. Infinity still managed to take a fight easily, and they will force a game 3.
Both games very one-sided so far. Looking for a game 3. What kind of graph Infinity will have, because they can play good Dota if they have, you know, normal heroes, and so they did in this one. PP completely dominated the mid lane, top lane. Ryze needed to recover a little bit more time, but looking at the 2 supports, they've been making a lot of moves early on, and yeah, Underlord pick paid off. You know.
But, you know, still decent at that.
They might have problems like taking the early axe.
Oh. I was not expecting that. What is your take on this hero currently, Lelis? I know.
Really a strong. Actually, even Charlie from Goon Squad was playing it, right? Aqua, and it didn't look that good. The hero's not as fast as it used to be with the E-Blade changes. I was just wondering, where are you at with this Morphling hero in the current meta?
It's a very
Snowball
situational
mid.
mid lane.
Yeah, they get the kill there.
He's good at picking off the targets. They need to enable Sanking. Sanking does struggle a little bit against the Tiny, because Tiny can't easily farm underneath the tower. He can burst him at any single point of the game. Mid lane,
Okay.
Mini.
Yeah, Nightmare save here. Shazid's even get off a Brain Sap. He's quite tanky, and he's got infused range ups. Not going to save him, though. Hannes is with the kill, but it's really Mini in trouble, who zips and zaps himself dry. No more mana there.
Levels, so they need to bring like Storm Spirit plus Sanking, maybe even Hoodwink to be able to bring down X. So he's gonna have a relatively free time in the next 5 minutes.
Here's that damage, or lack of, that you speak about. In fact, they're looking to turn on a Mini. There's going to be Boundless Strike, full HP, Mini dead, and it looks like Serum is going to be dead to boot as well, thanks to the slow, and of course that bonus damage from the tag team. 3
Has been free farming all the time, and
And
yeah,
I see-
Sanking.
High farming. Axe makes the jump into the Sandstorm with a couple of Ancients around him. The dust applied, 25 damage, but the Fiend's Grip doing more. BP thinking about stealing it, but Mariano wants his scale, and he wants his first armor stack, and he's going to get it and even steal the stack of the Sanking on top. This is a nice
This
rotation
is big.
from Infinity.
I'm not sure why Sanking decided to farm.
They saw Mariano. They'll see him now. As well with his own blink. We'll make the jump there. Hold it onto the epicenter. There's going to be the jump in. The snowball save those. Pretty good. Walrus punch now. And into the axe call. Jacid hold it onto the Fiend's Grip. He's conserving that for now as Mini makes the jump in. He needs to stay, he needs to keep his distance from PP, who has the Orchid. They do get off the epicenter, but Rises can easily tank through this one. As PP still looking to find the right engagement. Benny as well is fighting. Only has Dragonlance.
Silence
as
on
well
Morph.
as the Morbid Mask. Silenced up. Not on full HP as well for the strength gain, and dunked down by Mariano with the blink. It's APU Kings who get this one all wrong.
I don't think they should be fighting 5 versus 5. Smoke.
Makes a bit of a difference there. At max level, currently 367 is what he's playing with. Level 2 Culling Blade.
Yes.
There's PP, puts up the Wukong's command. Serum, though, does a good job there with the ulti to keep him at bay, as Mini will be able to walk off the Orchid Burn. The call, though, because Mini goes back in. Benny, he's going to go in and transform into the Monkey King. They break him now with the Sharpshooter. Still quite tanky, but not tanky enough as he will be taken down. Benny now finally joining these fights with a bit more damage. So probably going to see him just go for the recipe because you can disassemble this Dragon Lance for its Ogre Axe.
Yeah, it's gonna come online faster and gives you like more survivability
Mini.
in the fights. Mini, I could be level 13 at this point, considering like if the games are going well for them or not. But yeah,
Screen Protector is not going to be one of those supports as Rises will toss him up, uproot him, and kill him.
Axe
And
ready to
mid
jump
lane.
in.
Yeah,
if he
was
finds
thinking
anyone.
about it. He's thinking about it. Said he'll pull the creep wave out. Shahid is going to turn with the Fiend's Grip. PP is here as well. They're going to at least nuke the dome, but the silence is on through without the attribute gain here. Morphling is a bit vulnerable. However, the stun from Sanking will save him. In fact, they're looking to turn. They force the stun at the very least, but PP dodges a lot of that electric, the ball remnant damage. TP, Snowball is going to at least get him a bit closer to Mini, but there's another TP incoming there. It's the Dream Protector Serum, who does have the ulti, but is not going to be allowed to use it. Doesn't really
three-man
matter,
call.
but the
Let's
call
see the dunk.
from Mariano is huge. Dunk one, dunk two. Looking for a third now on to Mini, who's completely out of mana. Use whatever he has left, but it's going to be 3 dunks for Mariano, and 3 tips and 3 cheers for him. It's going to break and Serum in the way. Mariano with a blink. Not going to do so blind, but won't do so for 3 more seconds. And that's going to leave PP high and dry as they cut down his tree. The Nightmare Save is good into the Fiend's Grip and the Walrus Punch. Benny did not get off the strength gain whatsoever, but the Fiend's Grip not going to last long enough. He is going to be able to waveform away, as at least it's Mini who all lightning's in for a quick kill onto the Bane. He's going to be the target, just straight into the Fiend's Grip. They're not messing around. Serum's going to have to cancel it. Rises BKBs immediately. Benny will follow suit now as they focus down onto the Bane. He's still alive, actually. A little bit of a Nightmare Save. That's going to buy Rises enough time for the BKB duration to nuke through Serum. So it's a 1-for-1, but Mariano joining the fight without BKBs available. Mini and Benny still looking to fight. They both have wards on the cliff here as Mariano's going to cancel the Sand King here. The call is good. PP to jump in as well. They're canceling Mariano, but they've left PP all alone, and now Benny's trapped inside the Wukong's command. Is easy pickings. All 3 cores dead for APU Kings. None of them with buyback Lacoste.
The damage to fight them, it's very difficult, and this is going to be a full team wipe because Treant Protector bought back, and now Tiny is inside their base.
All the ice shards, a thing of beauty. PP, he wants more. He's going to go for Serum, and yep, there's even more damage there thanks to the tag team. What a game. What a game from Infinity. This is why you were at this GG. This is why you were so surprised. I think everyone was so surprised to see that game 1 from Infinity, because this is how they've been playing.
Yeah, I've been very impressed for a team that came throughout the lower division, how well they did against Infamous, who did really well in the previous DPC tour. And yeah, our first game was like, okay, get this off of me, shake it off, because this was not a good Dota. There was terrible draft. And the second game and third game, they show us, you know,